your initial concerns or challenges before starting and embarking upon the quality assurance course? And I think you've done this a few times with your team.
4 times now.
Wow, 4 times.
And I remember one time, and it was in June, we were behind on our lodgements. We were in a world of pain through COVID. And I had a fairly new senior who hadn't had much to do with best practice yet. And I was talking with her, and she didn't say anything because she could see from me that I was so keen on everybody doing it. But what she was saying was the rest of the team was, I don't think we should be doing this. This is not where we should be spending our time. What a waste, etc. And thankfully, my team had done it before, so they all stood up for it and said, no, we need to do it. After the course, she came to me and thanked me for doing the course. She could
complete turnaround.
See why. Sometimes you've got to pull the bow back to shoot the arrow. Mm-hmm. This was that opportunity to pull back, have a look, what are we doing? How are we going to keep going with what we're doing and working the hard hours that we're working and everything? And that's what the program did. It's very much around the individual and who they are and what they want to achieve from their personal lives, but their careers and how they fit within the business that they're working in, so in my firm. And that was an opportunity for her to feel so connected to what we're doing. A couple of months or 6 months later, I think we did it again because we had quite a few new staff and I wanted to do it with them again. And I thought she might resist it. She only did it 6 months ago, et cetera, et cetera. And she turned around and said, no, let's all do it. And she rallied the team around being committed to doing it.
Fantastic. That's really good to hear. What specific results or achievements have you experienced as a result of the quality assurance program?
The quality assurance program brings the team together as a team. It helps set a culture. It helps set a language. It helps set a vision and alignment within the team that they will work together and believe in themselves. Things that I can't do on my own. Sometimes when I say things, they just look at me. It's a bit like your mum. It's very easy to dismiss what your mum's saying. She doesn't know what she's talking about. But when they come on the program and they're hearing these other things and they're seeing other people in the program and what they're achieving and what the other firms are doing and things like that, it's very easy for them to get behind it and go, this works. If I work it, it works.
It does. So how has the program impacted your business and life moving forwards?
Quality of the work that we're putting out is amazing because the team all takes pride in what they're doing. It's not just a matter of ticking it off and saying we've done it. It's now, how's the client going to feel about that? How's my supervisor or my team leader or somebody else on the team going to feel about that? And they take pride in what they're doing. It's freeing me up to work on other things in the business that I want to achieve with it. So developing more services and products and things like that. In the past, that development would have been all rested with me. It would have been just up to me to develop those services and present it to the team and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. Now they're involved in that. So I'll work on it and say, hey, can you go away and do this little bit? And they'll jump on it and they know what we're trying to achieve. They know where we're going and they're involved and they're committing to that.
And was the quality assurance course easy to understand and follow, Kerri?
Absolutely. But it was looking at things that my team had probably never, ever looked at for themselves before, at themselves, for themselves, and for the team. On a technical level, none of it was too difficult. None of it was too hard. I think there's a wealth of information, and one of the reasons that we've done it multiple times is because you pull out of it what's relevant for you. And sometimes there might be something that you go, that's amazing, that's what I need to do, that's what I'm going to work on, that's what I'm going to focus on. And you haven't picked up on something else that was in the course as well. So doing it a second time, sometimes you pick up on that.
Different things you can spend more time on.
Absolutely.
Wow. So what I'm trying to ask is about the accountability, the team's support and guidance, the BP team's support and guidance. How was that through quality assurance?
Amazing, because the team pushes us to achieve more than we think is possible, but also doesn't push us too far outside of our comfort zone. We've got to be outside our comfort zone a little bit because we've got to push and change and grow. But also to step back when that's not right for some team members.
Okay, so it's a bit of a balance.
Absolutely. And the best practice team has been amazing at being able to pick when to push harder and when to just back off a little bit. So that's been really good. And that's actually guided me a little bit with my team where I felt this person could be achieving a bit more if they just put in the effort around this area And the best practice team is saying, well, okay, well, let's not do that yet. Let's do this for them first and give them a gentler approach to it until that team member's ready. We've all got personal things going on. So the best thing about the best practice program is it's all about their personal growth, who they are, making them excellent employees, but better people as well.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
My pleasure. Always my pleasure. I love best practice.